Good evening. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. And this is Erakali Abunyoro in the diaspora. Thank you so much for tuning in, all of you. And I hope you have had a wonderful Mothering Sunday. And you have had a very good celebrations with those lovely ladies in our lives. Happy Mother's Day. And it is Erakali Abunyoro in the diaspora, Caroline Ajuna Kivukatenyi, the host of the show. And this show is sponsored by BKDA or supported by BKD and Rise Up Community Inclusion. And it is on Voice Show Media UK. And Kabulikiro, this show will be in both two languages, that is English and Runyoro. Runyoro being the language spoken by the people who come from Bunyoro. And Bunyoro is found in the western part of Uganda, for those of you who are tuning in the first time. I'm here today. I will be speaking with our guest. But before he comes online, I would like to play for you a beautiful song from the land of Bunyoro. And this is the Bunyoro. And please enjoy it, and I'll be back right after the song.
Uganda hangalyai mukanwa kasina tukuzina hali Bunyoro blesseneli Jonte Kamfa Little Ivante Tulibasini ba Bunyoro Kitara Tukugonzani naite Itwabana Benyanga Abakutamwe Muno Bunyoro Kaniwe Mutima kwa Uganda Tumugoza muno Bunyoro Ebirugi byona Sangi kwa Bunyoro Tumugoza muno Bunyoro Kaniwe Mutima kwa Uganda Tumugoza muno Bunyoro Sangi kwa Bunyoro Batwire kamba kambire Ebyesi tebitwina Ebitubaire tutamanyire Baitu byotu bibyamire Bunyoro twine ni ubugaiga Byakabaleka kabamanyire Wakana bajungu Kwijo munoka Mu Uganda Bunyoro tukasiriki okubanza Etakali twina Etakali rungi muno Takalikweza ebyokulya kikabaga kizibu Bunyoro yaitu webali tukuza Ule ekibira kya budongo kitwe mbao za mani kituereze njira ekwano netumara enyenja mwitasike etuereze nchunonge Mondeke nsimile Bunyoro Little Ivan told there in our Karumorole Amazing Mugabwe esangibwa Bunyoro. Tukugonza muno Bunyoro. Kaniwe mutima gwa Uganda. Tukugonza muno Bunyoro. Ebirungi byonna bisangibwa Bunyoro.
Brings to use.
Kabanta majire Bunyoro naitwe tulimanyibwa kuruka kabalinga yafiye Bunyoro mazima kotwayebwa baitu hati oil city efokere oil city buli muntu wena goza ploti mu oil city. Tukugonza muno Bunyoro. Kaniwe mutima gwa Uganda. Tukugonza muno Bunyoro. Ebirungi byonna bisangibwa Bunyoro. Tukugonza muno Bunyoro. Kaniwe mutima gwa Uganda. Tukugonza muno.
Oh, hello, hello. I hope you have enjoyed that amazing song. Akazinako, Abanyoro Nabanyoro Katan Friends of Bunyoro is talking about the beautiful Bunyoro land we have. And I hope you have enjoyed it. And now I'm going to invite our guest to come online. And of course, our guest is all the way from Bunyoro. And right now he's seated in Kampala. But he will be sharing so much about Bunyoro. And of course, I'm going to invite him on the show. And he will be introducing himself briefly after he comes on. Thank you so much, Amoti. Amoti Dr. Webale muno kwikiriza kwijja kuba hamu naitwe hana iraka lya Bunyoro in the diaspora for accepting our invitation to be sharing your knowledge with us. And without wasting a lot of time, I would like you to introduce yourself to our viewers. Please tell them who you are. Ruganda, your Rakenda, your job, your profession, your education. I don't know whether you want to share that, but everything that you want our viewers to know about you. Please, Otiomuna Moti Kankwa Kazindaro.
Oh, Atenyi and everybody, whenever you are, good evening. Mabaragange, Banyeta Charles Kojo, ndi musita rukwera mkuruga Hoima. And Hoima tuli abantu abakulima ebisekeseke omurujungu imuweta bambu kandi kampuni yaitu bagita Kontiki Bamboo Works Limited. Moderator nkogambire kwebalaho tinyina bingi muno baitu nkakora mu government nekate very fairly middle cadre in the government, Minister of Lands. I was a principal planner, and then I also did teaching in Makerere. I katandika course ya physical planning, which was the first in the university. I'm by professional physical planner and an environmentalist, and I also currently do undertake physical planning at towns. We do a lot of environmental assessments, but that is also getting off our radar. And right now, our topic, what we are doing, we are people promoting bamboo. And bamboo generally is one of the wonderful, wonderful plants. It's a miracle plant, and the bamboo, currently in Uganda, we have Uganda National Policy and a strategic plan, which is encouraging Uganda to go into high value growing of bamboo. Bamboo is a natural resource where now the world is turning to. Bamboo is very interesting. It is a crop, it's a plant, it's a grass. The fastest growing and maturing plant in the world. It can grow a meter a day. It matures in 4 years, but lives very, very, very long for over 120 years. And when it flowers, the bamboo dies. So I always tell people that bamboo is stronger than steel. The tensile of bamboo, obugumu wa bamboo wa mani muno, but can also be very soft. Ekso kwegema, busawo muti oguso kwegema, nkora steel, ebyo bibakozesa kuombeka n'okora ebintu, niyo bamboo ekyo. So bamboo is in over species nka 15.
Amot. Tutakatandikire about bamboo. Thank you so much for that, telling us about who you are. And I just want you to slightly center yourself in the middle, because abantu bakuloraho kichweka bajagamba kandi Dr. Waitu kanaburabura. Hati, thank you so much. That's very good. Webale muno kutugambira background yawe. I'm so sorry to cut you short. Kionka otugambire, you are a lecturer, you are a planner, a lecturer, a proprietor of Contique Hotel. You are also a consultant in what is called urban research and training consultant, East Africa Limited. And now you're the CEO of Contique Bamboo Works Limited. Quite a lot of things you're doing. Very, very, very busy person. Baitu, now, are you trying to tell us now that ebintu binu byone byobaino okora, now bamboo, or the venture you're in, is surpassing everything? Because you've straight away, I can feel the eager, the interest you have to talk about bamboo. So what about these other things you've been doing for us in the university, the Great Makerere? You are a consultant, you're a planner, you plan our cities, I guess. Hati ebyo byonna to be able to concentrating ha bamboo.
I think everything has its own time. And when you do certain things, others take over. I think we have done enough. I think Hati, the way forward, at least for me, is bamboo. It's my retirement, and I dream bamboo, I sleep bamboo, I'm called a bamboo man. So I want to be known as a bamboo person because I feel that's the future. First of all, the bamboo itself is going to save our environment, climate change. It is one of the highest absorbing carbon than any other species of tree. So from that point of view, I think my contribution is going to be more felt and more sustainably for the future and future generations to come. And above, I think it's a noble cause. Our climate, our environment is already changing. Now, abantu bunyoro, Uganda, talk about oil. We have been involved in the oil. I know the oil, what's going on. I still believe oil is not the end solution. It could be able to give us a starting point, but agriculture and resource using bamboo is far more sustainable and better because bamboo in more than 10,000 uses. Now, ekindi kyokubyara kakura bwangu ekikonyera our soils, our environment, I think is more sustainable. Ogamita baza bingi muno unless you ask me.
Nkwendo baza bingi baitu nanyo ningaruka ninkukaguza yogo bukaguza butaitu. Hati your company is the leading a Contique is the leading manufacturer of the green bamboo, as we are calling it, green gold bamboo in Uganda. How is it a niche in sub-Bunyoro region? Habwokuba topic yaite kugamba the niche in the bamboo, the niche in Bunyoro sub region. What is the niche, so that our viewers come to understand why have we brought Mr. Bamboo? Kionganyo kwenda kweta Mr. Bamboo, I want to continue to stick on Dr. Kojo.
Okay. We are not maybe the first in Uganda to start growing bamboo. Bamboo has been here maybe about 2012. First of all, bamboo has been in Uganda for very, very many years, but it already commercialized. Ibisekeseke ebyo, at least abakiro bwe bakabirwaho some places asomero abantu banyere bamboo eba kiboko. Bamboo ya yele ebyo bikaija na bagowans. The Goans, when they were coming to East Africa, they came with the bamboo. Kyonka batabiteke in 2 years, but in India, in China, it is very, very, very much used. So in Uganda, about 212, about there is a what they call International Bamboo Rattan Organization, introducing a bamboo to be commercialized and to make it as one of the policies. Because many countries now are going into bamboo. So Nyowe, myself, having read about it, having understood the use of it, I started this journey about 2016. I had to go to China. I went, I saw the biggest bamboo nurseries. I visited more than 5 provinces. I saw what was happening in China. I got ideas. I got convinced. We came back. We started a nursery. Our nursery, we are now currently raising about between 50,000 seedlings to 100. So the seedlings is importing it from China are a clamped one. In other words, they are to be kuranda, to be sort spreading. This type of bamboo is clamped. So that clump of bamboo, ours is called Asper dendrocalamus. It is fairly big. It's about 12, 15 centimeters in diameter. It can grow 15 meters. So I said, I'll have to walk the talk. In other words, just talking. I've seen people talking. I said, we have to act and show the way. So we went ahead and we started growing our first plantation about 2017, October. We are now currently having about 500 acres of planted bamboo. And we are still planting. Even this season, we are planting and we shall plant. And we're also encouraging other outgrowers, other people to grow the bamboo. So we said if we are to grow bamboo, the first question which comes is, where shall we sell this bamboo? So we went ahead. I visited Ethiopia. I saw what's happening in Ethiopia. They are doing a lot of furniture, a lot of things. I also got contacts in Taiwan, and we bought our machinery from Taiwan. We have now in Hoima, on Masindi Road, Kiaro Kiveta, Chikwatamigo. That Chikwatamigo is very, very historical. It used to be a quarter guard for Kabalega. In other words, Kuraba Chikwatamigo, Maga, Oina Kurabaho, Oina Umuigo. So we have a factory established at Chikwatamigo. We also have our furniture. Some furniture you are seeing them are on Kampala Road near the hotel. So we said a chicken and egg. What came first? Was it a chicken or an egg? So we are doing both. We are doing from nursery, from plantation, from value additions, and also we are going to start marketing our bamboo products. And so far, we have had a very good response, both from Bunyoro and outside. And you can see that other factor to make it more interesting and real, we used the bamboo to make that factory. The structure is made of bamboo. So the cost of construction is very, very reasonable. A third of the price is what that structure can take. We are making toothpicks. We are making curtain blinds, placements. We are making incense of Bani. We are making skewers. Our next target, which we hope by next year, we are going to start making flooring boards and tiles. We are making also right now furniture, chairs, and things to do with the souvenirs, baskets, souvenirs. So the sky is the limit. And in so doing, we are telling people the use of bamboo. You can use bamboo from a personal or a traditional level for cooking. And we're talking about charcoal or briquettes. It's clean energy. It's more sustainable. You can use it for many, many uses. Apart from those kind of basic, embuzi zaitu nente, ebikora byazo tuzihereza nzibirya. You can use bamboo right now. We're looking at the Chinese who are coming in the oil region. It's a very nutritious food. What they call him Ugandan malewa. It's a huge, huge business. Bamboo itself, we can use it for things to do with the biochar fertilizers. We can use it for doing things to do with the whatever you are thinking of clothes. Now the current demand in the world is textile. So there are many, many uses. Things to do with the basic things at home, things like cough, syrup, tea leaves, ebigita byabakazi, isoke. So there are many opportunities for many people to do many things from the bamboo. We can't do all. We're encouraging many people to come into the place. It is also helping our soil to be retained so that the environmental things are not being affected. Things to do with the processing, abagonza koranka masanyarazi, you can make electricity. It has so many uses. Tingonza marketinga, nkaivini ba marketingire vanilla. We have invested a lot of money and our time, and many people ask you, why bamboo? But this bamboo has very many uses. So we're also cognizant of the fluctuations of the prices and demands as the world is changing. But out of ebintu nkarukumi, tosokulima okora bintu makumi abiri asatu chikumi. So that's where we are in this kind of project.
Interesting.
We have had people have come from other parts of the world, from Ethiopia, from Kenya to visit us. And when they come, they have told us that we have done very well, which we think is just the beginning. We should do much better. They have not seen, for instance, a planted bamboo plantation. In Uganda, we are getting some of our bamboo from Moyo. Moyo is a highland bamboo, lowland bamboo, kurankia mavingo, agantu gaya paida. So for us, our strategy is whoever plants bamboo, we shall come and buy bamboo on farm, and we bring it to our place, and we turn it into value additions. Right now, we have international airports being constructed, and we hope in the coming few years, it should be a very big market. So we shall export, we shall do a lot of things. Bamboo is able to transform our region, our area. I think it has more potential. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Wow. Amote vikaguzo vyange vyono vikavaring in everything that I wanted to ask you. Basically, ukigarukiremu. Hatiti imanyire, but you have told us the uses of bamboo, what potential things that we get from bamboo. But there is a question that people keep asking. We have seen one of your videos being played some time back on some radio that I won't mention, or TV, and people were saying that bamboo has disadvantages. In Kimanyiro Gambire, some of there is a particular one people say that spreads, because you've told us there are over 1,000 species of bamboo, but there is people do not know this. There is a particular one apparently that spreads its roots, and people were saying you really need to have a big piece of land for you to be able to go into bamboo plantation. How, and because of that problem, of course, it will affect the land. Oboraba ote oina kata kataito, then okabiara maka bamboo kataito, then it spreads. Then you cannot do anything on that land. Iwenka environment are interested in protecting environment na manira about bamboo. What do you say to people who have such a theory?
They always built of myth, and we are saying the spreading bamboo which spreads, it's called invasive bamboo. The invasive bamboo is not being encouraged because even Uganda is a small country. But we are saying clamped ones, they have a mat. That mat is what helps to control soil erosions. It is not dangerous to the ground. It fixes, because it has a lot of leaves, bamboo has a lot of biomass than pine or eucalyptus. So when the leaves fall down, they give more humus and nutrition within the soils. So our soils keep becoming more, the nutrients become more. In fact, now it is becoming a policy in many countries to plant bamboo along the river. Those who have been to Rwanda, those who have been to Japan, it cleans, bamboo absorbs many of those things and can control soil erosions. All our hills should be planted with bamboo. Now, our planting is 5 to 4 meters. It's a crop you can do intercropping, whereby kubyara ebicholi, ebihimba, it does very well because of the distances. It's not bad. Let's talk about biochar or fertilizers, where you are doing like, you use a Vienna. You get these leaves, you put them into a Vienna compost, you put their worms, it does biochar or organic manure. You'll see in the coming years that it will be Kontiki manure, organic manure, which you shall export, because organic manure, it'll green, it'll get into its natural vegetation. So it doesn't not have that theory of the concept into exposing the soil. If anything, it enriches the soil. It enriches the soil. It has a mat. So that mat niyo kuwata inka soil kutwara itaka lyaitu kutwara maizi ikalisisa. In fact, one of the indicators, if you plant bamboo along the river, in fact, gonze yinyu manyire bamboo charcoal, we use it even for cleaning stomach yabantu, even for chlorification to clean the water. It absorbs, it cleans as a part of its natural system. So it's becoming very, very, very big and it's a demand even in Europe. In fact, in Europe, Spain and Portugal now are trying to grow bamboo. It way in the tropics, like in Africa, Uganda, we have the natural environment, we have a better advantage to grow bamboo, to export for pellets and kind of things. In Tanzania, for instance, they are making wines from bamboo. I was in Ethiopia, they're exporting. Right now in Kampala, in Uganda, Makara, ekere mitwaro 10. Emiti yaitu bagitemera yona emiko, emiti yona. So you need to plant bamboo, ekura bwangu, which is strong, and also for further many more years. Kobo kibiara, utunge 30. And what is very interesting for us to want to hear always, that you will count how many you have. Utakugura bamboo chimu, singing kumisatu, they are 200 on an acre, we can easily get you 10, 10 million. Now, look at it from this point of view. Nyuna akura toothpicks, utukora, tubuya China, tubu importinga, tubuya Mombasa, tubuya Kampala, Misoro, everybody is making money. It was starting from the nursery, we are growing it, adding value, and then selling it. So how right now, our sticks of bamboo can cost between 3,000, 1,000, 5,000 a stick. I mean, those are toothpicks. When we make them, these are toothpicks, you can see them, that is money. So from one bamboo, because I know what I'm doing, the value addition is just enormous. That's just the starting. Umukugambira makara inside mtwaro 10 togenda kulima umuti gwa buli kilo mususa myaka 23 ukakupita nyo wakozere bamboo eri clean myaka ene machiwaringire. I'll have it as a briquettes or pellets for that matter and then sell it. So the sustainability of bamboo is not contestable. If anything, I'm encouraging our fellow people in diaspora, Come back home, join us. This is organic fertilizers. Come back home, the opportunities are a lot. It was just a spoke into a bicycle rim. We are very small. We could have many of you. We take advantage.
We are going to go for a break. Take just in just a second. Just how much land do one has to have to grow bamboo? Kukora kakasente.
Come again?
How much land does one have to have kutandika kubyara bamboo, and then we'll go for a break just in a second.
You can start from even half an acre at your household. You are still starting to even 1,000 acres. It has no limit, from a small acreage to a big acreage. Because you need it for your home. Kukora ubutandaro, kukora engozi ente, embuzi zawe, naye kulia ebyokulyawo. So it is something you need every household. And we want to do what we call 10,000 household bamboo village. We shall reach in Bunyoro, you will see it. Starting with the Kiabigambire and Waninga Gombora. We want to have every household to have bamboo.
Ambire, we are going to go off from
any other.
Kiabigambire Kasunga Parajuo Kihona. So we are going to go for a break and we'll return with more discussions about bamboo. I'm sure people are enjoying the discussion. Dr. Kojo is very passionate about bamboo. I don't want to call him Bamboo Man, but we'll be back after the break. We are going to play you a beautiful song and we'll be back, a high level, and we'll be back after the song. Enjoy it. Bye.
Bigger West Ham, where I live, and to live over Kinyata, high level. Bigger West Ham, where I live, Adam Ketale, high level. Dan Magic producer, Outer Dream Studio, high level, and to live over Kinyata. Bohana no one man, no guru cano guacuri. Omega guate, Tetikutera. Akino Kendi, about to live over Kinyata. Ndigeno maiso ninzina ebigambo bya sente ko bimanyire bigo hunkabandi kuwa aziduka wazikola nko twakozere wanyebwa posta bipande watimba mabaraga ngenigo nokozesa akasento kafunire oizonsime baitonsima mukikaro kya thank you ebigambe bikoto nibyo kozesa amukamaro hanga kuganyire apiga west someseize Twaukana kala kugambire akusinyira teza gokwasire Enkora TV basemeza baitumani somesa abamagazini bapikinga banisoma mu byabayo Bohana no wamano gurukano gwakuri Omwigo gwataire tatikutera mwa Akino kendi abantu nibo bakinyata Atukole muno ebyen parala tubireke Yes, figure now I'm better Eya liva taga niva gamba nigga They can't stop pepper, now I'm the teacher Professor, I was born to be a winner I have fun, ingiro kunihira Leka baba sena, yeah, tija kukwa Bana bomukati, nja kubaleka Maniga mukama, mube na kunihira Busao, kitawa Tukole na mana, take no surrender Cause I don't wanna fight anyone I don't wanna fight, Titwina kuwa, Tina kubabamu, We don't wanna fight anyone I don't wanna fight, Titwina kuwa, Tina kubabamu, Mwana wa mano guruka no gwakuri Omwigo gwateire ntete kutera mwa Akino keni abantu nibo bakinyata Atukole muno ebyempala natubireke Kyawe nyenka kyange Omugisa gwa kato gwaye Ebizine ebyale byamani ati nibo biroho Abagayiga bali abamani ati nibo baroho Empara za Bobi Wine Bebe kudo kitaka milioni Aro ensonga reason have wakisibaho Figo the man of sense Yes, I'm young in age Bakuwaira magezi otumeka dura Omanye mu Uganda Bakuwaira magezi otumeka milioni Kwate Kampala Bwesange seka mukwata Bwanyirira foka malaya Bwazifuna genda mu nyanja Abali amereti mweneza Akusingira kuteza gwo kwasire Ekitini sadadi kimuhe Ninyowe bigata genda Ninyowe bigata genda High level Figo West Ham high level Bantu nibo bakinyeta high level
Wow, aka kazina neko ka high level. Of course, Bunyoro tuli a high level. That is High Level by Figo West. I hope you have well enjoyed this song. Hati, we are going to bring back our doctor. Atugambire agaruke some of the questions on the chat. Many people are viewing in. There are about 100 plus people who have tuned in. I think in Boba Amanyant to live because today we changed our clocks, so people have been quite not sure what is happening. Hati doctor, we who have got questions for you. I'm going to read them out and if you can be able to respond, that will be great. For those that I will not read, Dr. Nkusaba, ogarukeyo mu chat yaitu obagaruke mwabo. Kwa abantu bali interested in this bamboo, you've told people to walk the talk. Tiokwenda oije babaze batakora mirimu. So I'm going to read out Diana Kemre for tuning in and happy Mother's Day. And he's asking all mothers, those who foster and adopt, thank you so much, Diana, for that message. Facebook has hiked. I'm back. Watch Kugonza Ronald watching from South Africa. I'm trying to look for questions. Thank you, Kugonza Ronald, for tuning in. Amot Kisembo, thank you so much for tuning in. And Dale Gracious, also thank you for tuning in. I'm looking for questions. Amote Byokugarukam. How many things? I think this is from Judith Bigirwa, one of our great followers. I think she's trying to say how many things can we make from bamboo, but you have given us a long list. Probably you will send us more information about this, but you can answer if you're able. And also, Amot Judith is saying, are there many other people within Uganda who are planting bamboo? Diana Kemirembe also is asking, Diana Kemirembe is watching from the US and she's asking, maybe he needs to do training for local people about this and how they can plant it and get more money. I think you can answer Diana Kemirembe as well. Samuel Chitone Kakembo Arali is saying, bamboo is used in almost 1,500 commercial goods, which are utilized in many ways, from construction materials, food profiling, musical instruments, to the production of paper, pulp. I think Samuel is trying to answer Amot Judith's question, listing the things that you can get from bamboo. And Diana Cameron is saying, yes, certainly there is that bamboo affects the land, and we have it in Rukondwa. So Diana is still insisting that bamboo affects land, and they have seen it in Rukondwa, Masindi. I'm looking for questions. Good stuff. Who is this? Arakasaija. Where can I get the seeds for bamboo? That is Muzei Kabija. Kabija is asking where can they get seeds for bamboo. Doctor, do you offer training to those intending in getting into bamboo business?
So many questions. You should answer few, then you continue.
Yeah, I think let us answer that for now, and then we'll see many questions. People are just tuning in, and probably more questions will come.
Do you want me to answer in Runyoro or in English? What is better for this program? Hello? Hello? I don't hear you. Don't hear again.
Yes, in English.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I hear you, yes.
Yes, answer in English.
I hear you.
Yes, in English, please, so that people who don't speak Runyoro can pick from what your answers.
Okay. Thank you very much for the questions. There'll always be questions for something which people are not used to. And what seems to be obvious, in many cases, we don't see opportunities in them. There are now people who have joined us. And our strategy in having people to grow bamboo is through this kind of forums. In the current place like in Bunyoro, we have more than 80 people. What I did, go to the Catholic Church, took them to representation. They have now planted bamboo in one of their forests in Imbarara. The bishop himself, Bishop Kirabo, is very passionate about bamboo. He has visited us, all the bishops and the sheikhs, religious people, because they are very close to the people in that household levels. People are now trying to plant bamboo. The training, one of our focus is going to have a training center at Kontiki Bamboo Works. In other words, we take you through the type of seeds we are raising. There are seeds, there are trees with the bamboo we do for crafts, which are going to be done for construction. They are multi-purpose. So we want people, when they come to a training center, we get the malewa, the bamboo shoots. I'm sure for those who are wherever you are in Europe, you have seen bamboo shoots being sold in supermarkets. It's a huge, huge business potentials because it has less cholesterol. It's like a mushroom. It has medicinal in it. So when people come to our training center, we start in the morning, we get the shoots, we prepare it, they eat it, they get to know that this bamboo is not only a tree, it's also for nutrition and for food at home. We also show you the briquettes that you are using it for cooking. I'm sure every household, in Europe also, people use energy in whatever form. But energy in Uganda, the charcoal is becoming a major issue. So the training is one of our major focus. It has starch, it has cellulose, it is very sweet. So the bamboo will be eaten by beavers. When we treat it, then it does the work for construction, for doing bridges, for doing. We have a treatment plant treating the bamboo so that it can be used for other things. Those who want to use for fencing. At Kontiki Bamboo Works, we have done our fence. Instead of the cement poles, we have used the bamboo, our chain link. It's cheaper, it is sustainable, and it is more beautiful and environmentally sustainable. So the training, right from the sustainable harvesting, I'm sure somebody in Rukondwa sees it growing because it's not harvested. Sustainable harvesting means that this bamboo, when you plant it, imagine you are getting the shoots. If they are 2015, maybe 8 of them, you'll start getting them so that the 8 or 10 come up. And every year, you are harvesting. It's like an insurance. I call bamboo my insurance. It is passive income. You plant it there, it keeps growing. But if you don't harvest it, you don't look after it, it will become very big. People have had fear that it has snakes. It's not true. When you see a bamboo plantation which is smart and clean, snakes like going into places which are bushy and not well. I mean, where they can hide. When you look at the bamboo itself, that very sweetness of the bamboo, what is that starch on it, is what we use for vinegar. Vinegar kokamuri kaijo. That what comes from is what we call vinegar. What you can use for making alcohol, making ethanol, making pesticides. So the uses is very critical. The seeds, we have them at the nursery. We are selling each. We're the cheapest, I think, in Uganda. Each seedling is costing $1, equivalent of $1. That's about 3,500 shillings. But you can realize in an acre, there are 200 seedlings. That means it's about 700,000 per acre. But we are telling you, this is practical. We have been buying the yellow bamboo from people. We pay them, we go to one place who has 3-5 bamboo clumps. You pay them 1-2 million. They get excited because there's demand, there's market. Now, in India, the bamboo, one column, what you call a pole, is costing about $5 now. The price of the bamboo is going up. In the USA, for those who are living in the USA, the construction industry for the bamboo slats is very, very, very high. Our brothers in Ghana are exporting to America because it's light, it is strong, it is very much used for construction. So the demand is very high. The things to do with the, what is it to do with the, and the question was to do, I think, from Mount Judy. Yes, there are people planting in Uganda, but Ugandans always have fears. Lero nyotayo kubyara bamboo binu warabigura nokutina. But for us who have gone head on, zigenda kukoka bukeire ituli haramuno. I tell people, those who have ears will listen. Those who have eyes will see. That's the way we are neat.
Questions ezindi zijja kuba nizija. As I said, people are just tuning in our exchange of time. But
the designs, he has got very good designs for chairs and stuff like that.
yes.
Where does he get those designs from? Or if we send him a design, can he actually manufacture those chairs for us?
So we are having, sorry, I was listening to someone here telling me something. So we have seen the designs of the chairs you do in a Contic bamboo. The chairs you're doing. How do you get the designs? And if someone is interested in getting chairs, can they send you a design and you make them for them? Or do you have your own designs that someone has got to stick to your own design?
We are starting this business for the furniture. In Uganda, we import over $1 billion furniture in this country. So we are getting some master trainers from Ethiopia and from India who are going to come to make us that level. Of people have heard of IKEA. I think you call it IKEA. IKEA, the type of level of that furniture. So that when someone looks at it, he buys it. We are flexible. We are improving. We're encouraging people, the younger ones whom we are training so far, to be able to go into the furniture industry. We have one challenge that when we start selling to the commercial market, we shall be overwhelmed. For those who have been coming to our workshop, just to see what's going on, they're already booking the furniture and they are saying, I want that one, I want this one. And we are saying, hold on, we are still in the initial stages because the demand is going to be, we're going to be overwhelmed. We're not worried, but we can always get people's designs and types.
Hati,
we are also making things like cups.
Yes.
Just cups for plates and things and the souvenirs. For instance, imagine if we make cups for Nile breweries, so they don't use plastics. It's going to be a lot of potentials, a lot of supply which we can't do. So we are trying to encourage other people to join us, so that we become many and we can be able to supply and have demands. Otherwise, the 2-3 companies were the first in this country, and possibly don't blow our trumpets, but I think we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Aroha n'abantu still, abantu abantu tibaikiriza, as you said, people will see. Those who have eyes will see. Those who have ears will hear. Baitu aroha abantu abanda bakiakaguza. Batungire vanilla. Yaja yaba promisinga. People brought vanilla. They promised them heavens. Tea, they promised them heavens. Sugar cane, sugar cane ito ija kugwa, you won't go wrong, kinyare tulihali. And people went into these things. Now they are saying you have also come with bamboo, you're promising heavens. Are you sure there are strategies of you how you'll follow up your outgrowers, people who have decided to be outgrowers, and they will be sure that the market for their bamboo will be there? Can you prove it and say, yes, I am sure the market will be there on the Voice of Bunyoro in the Diaspora today at Dr. Kojo?
Yes, I will say it very confidently. We bought machinery, we are looking for materials. I've told you we are getting it as far as Moyo. I went to Ethiopia, they don't grow it in Addis Ababa. They have natural forests, they are getting it 500 kilometers. For those who are in diaspora, I'm sure you know Uganda, we used to export coffee. You drink coffee in UK. How many kilometers is it from Uganda to the UK? So about the vanilla and other crops, I won't talk on their behalf. Sugar cane, apart, you can't eat it. I mean, I've told you the bamboo, just planting it, 1 year, you're going to have it from food. You're going to use it for your own household at home. Their needs of things. Look at our poor people in our region. Agonza kora akatandaro. Ogonza agenda guru bahudongo. It's very expensive. When he can have his land, also demarcating her land or show boundaries. You want to have your goats and cows zero grazing. You are getting this fodder. You want to do charcoal to eat. You want to use it for, if you go into a bit higher level, you can also sell me.
Yeah, sorry, we have lost Doctor. He's going off and on. His internet is up and down. We've been lucky. Yes, Doctor, you're back.
At a smaller scale, I'm saying each household, even if you have 10, 15 bamboo in your backyard, you are going to use it for many things. You are going to use it for korotandaro, for your goatsi, for your cowsy, for eating, for house. Don't you talk about mabati? You can use it for your own roofing. I'm also saying what remains. It's like your insurance, your school fees. I'm going to buy each of the bamboo column. For example, 3,000 shillings. They are 20 or 15, just 45,000. If you have 50 of those, that's already about 5 million, 4 million. Now, I've told you my end products, the value. This pen I'm holding is bamboo. I don't know how much you'll buy it. My cups, my souvenirs, the demand is very high. So I'm saying, please, you yourself, you could be value additional manufacturer. The others can sell. We are going to do training. They are looking for these things. Paper. If you have enough bamboo, you can make paper. It's a big industry. We're talking about pesticides. We're talking about organic manure. So the market, the demand, unlike other things like vanilla, you don't have many other choices. But we are saying one bamboo, 1,000 choices. So if a demand falls here, there will be another demand. Is that a big mathematics? Is that a big science? Carol?
No, it's not. White.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
So I'm saying, do you hear me?
I do.
Is that a big science?
No.
Tell me a product, a crop which has more than 100 uses.
I haven't heard
People
of
in
it.
Kenya, in Malindi, there's a company called African Capital Plantation. They are now growing it in Malindi, very dry area. They are growing it. They are growing bamboo just to make textile. We can no longer live on cotton. There is not enough land. The bamboo is sustainable. You grow a smaller acreage, but you get better clothes, and it keeps growing and growing and growing sustainably. So the demand for you who are listening to me, please wake up, go to your Google, Mr. Google. There are too many answers on Google. I'm not going to make a lot of noise. In fact, it was you, Atenyi, who called me for this show. I'd refuse to come to the show because people think I just want to sell something to the people. I'm saying you can do cropping. It's a big industry.
True. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Doctor. We are losing you. Yes, I do agree. I am the one who invited you on a personal because I know you're doing amazing work in Bunyoro. I have seen your industry. I have seen the factory, and I really wanted you to come and share your knowledge with the people. And I'm glad people are happy. Everyone is saying, "Oh, they love this doctor. Dr. Someseze." So my calling you has not been in vain, and I thank you so much for having accepted to come and educate us. As you've told people, they can go on Google and read about bamboo. Bamboo has so many uses. And if you go into something that has many uses, you cannot go wrong. And I want to say to the people viewing today, we are about to lose time. And Doctor has said what he can say. He cannot talk anymore. He's saying, can we walk the talk? That's what he wants. He wants us from here to call him and ask him, Doctor, what is the way forward? So, Doctor, I'm going to ask you briefly to tell people what you want them to take away from this program, and then give them your contact so that if anyone wants to walk the talk, they can email you or they can call you and start walking the talk. Otiomino, Doctor.
Located in Hoima. My telephone number is +256 772 522 707. I've always encouraged people, if you come home for a holiday, come to Kontiki Bamboo Works. You'll have a holiday. You'll see what we are doing, because we cannot do everything as a company. We want you at least to make an impact on fellow people. I want, when I'm long gone, on my epitaph to say that I tried my best. This bamboo, ngoza ija kubaho myaka 10, 15, abali baho baligamba. There was one day a person who told us about bamboo. Please, it is an insurance, the opportunities. It is a benefit which you get every year. It is a viable alternative for wood, important for our industrialization, and I can assure you, in not a long distant time, many people will join us. Don't be left behind. Join the wagon. It's your pension, your children and children and children, the best you have done for them. Thank you very much. You're welcome. When you're in Uganda, you can go on the website. You'll see Kontiki Bamboo Works. For those, when I started talking about it, now when they come, they keep sending messages, calling me. They hear from other people. They sit on the TVs in America, in the UK. They call me, say, "Hey, you mentioned it." At least I've been very generous with information for our people to be able kurwaniso bunaku nanyi muragaruka ngoza muije Kontiki Bamboo Works. We are making what we call Oxygen Park, Bamboo Oxygen Park. It will be part of the tourism. We are going to have in June we're calling it Bamboo Marathon Ride. People are going to travel from many parts of Uganda. I think Protect is coming to promote bamboo. Batemere Bugoma, mutemere Budongo, everywhere. Vivira mubitemere, mubiare, bamboo, and our place will be back to the climate which we deserve. It was Angiro Hoitwe, n'abajjukulu baitu balekisangaho. Mwebale muno. At least make an effort at your home or where you have a bit of relatives or a message, tell them to plant. Those who have the capacities can plant more. Our land is being taken, that you know, by other people. Lazy. Beba muja kuikara aho oli sente. Ufwe obugaiga. Uhangari. If there are questions, I'm still ready waiting for them.
Interesting.
Walk the talk.
Interesting. Unfortunately, there are so many questions that would come in if we decided to stay on air the whole night, but we have to leave because we are only given 1 hour. Webale muno amoti Dr. Charles Kojo kuikiriza kwija hairaka lya Bunyoro in the diaspora. Abantu bakuhulire baboine ebintu ebyokozere tubyolekezo mbisani, and it is up to them. Nkobwogambire, let them walk the talk. Abantu abakwenda kugetinga in touch with Dr. Kojo, his number, he has said it, but I will repeat it for you. +256 772 522 707. And his website is in our chat. Please go and look at it there in our chat. Those who have been on air and whoever would share, tell them. His email is info@kontikbamboo.com. Do not set impulirege banyumizege manyabibaire bita tumulesere Dr. wa Bamboo. Hata fokere Dr. wa Bamboo. We are going to go off air. Thank you so much for accepting to come hairaka lya Bunyoro in the diaspora. Na inywe nabaizire kuuliriza Dr. Waitu. Mwebale muno kutuninga in. Today has been amazing. We have had over 100+ viewers. Very, very happy. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Happy Mother's Day. And we will see you again next Sunday. Please remember, we are online 24 hours. Our music, please go on our website. And Arali, I don't know whether he's around. He can share the link and listen to the beautiful songs from Bunyoro. Mwebale muno inywe na kutuhuliriza mukama alinde kandi Dr. webale muno kuija otyo muno, and good night. We are going to leave you with yet another song from our own what's his name, Bishop David King, and it is going to be The Hero, because our doctor is a hero, and I thought this would be the best song to close the show. Our hero, and please enjoy it. Mutyo muno mukamali.
He has chosen me, he will never fail me. He has picked me, he will never drop me. He has lifted me, he will never dump me. He has made me a mighty man. Somebody sing with me. He has chosen me, he will never fail me. He will never fail me. He has picked me, he will never drop me. Never, ever, never. He has lifted me, he will never dump me. He has made me a mighty man. I'm a hero. I am a hero. One of the heroes. I'm the one shall wait to receive someday. I am a hero. I am a hero. One of the heroes. I'm the one shall wait to receive someday. I am a hero. I am a hero. One of the heroes. I'm the one shall wait to receive someday. I am a hero. One of the heroes. I'm the one shall know. I'm the one shall wait to receive someday. He has blessed me, he will never curse me. He has favored me, he will never reject me. He has loved me, he will never abandon me. He has made me mighty man. I am a hero. I am a hero. blessing. I am a blessing. I'm not cast. One of the blessings. I have blessed so many. I'll bless so many. Shall we to message someday? I am a blessing. I am a blessing. Ooh, one of the blessings.